talk about where the Spartans are right now, as they are coming off two IVL losses, and so things in the league standings, in the playoff implications, are a bit muddled right now for the Spartans. We'll have our pregame information and a visit with some of the Spartan players coming up on AM1230 KXO El Centro.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley, with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Carroll's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family, or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99, and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great food. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from a certified financial counselor. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Better insured by NCUA.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the weight of travel down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Okay, John Driffle, the Spartans, 2-game losing streak, 2 IVL games tonight. They're going to try and get things right, taking on the Calexico Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs are a good team.
Yes, they also have a 3-game losing streak going on. Calexico started the season 3-0. They've lost the last 3 straight. Central, as we know, started 6-0, lost the last 2 straight. First time in David Pena's reign as the head coach at Central that they have lost 2 league games. So someone's going to get a victory tonight. They're going to break their losing streak, whether it's Calexico or Central. Calexico is led by the senior quarterback, Israel Reese. We've seen him before last year, and the year before that, even sophomore, he got a lot of playing time. Last year was a full-time starter. They have a dual-headed running back of Andre Lopez, and they also have Jose Fernandez that shares the carry. They can put the ball in the end zone. So we're looking for a lot of fireworks tonight here. What I view, in my opinion, this is the best high school venue in the Valley. Absolutely gorgeous. The new stands, the renovation, the all-weather track. It's just a great place to see a high school football game.
Okay, and we're going to catch up on the Spartan pregame festivity coming up.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring. Luxury vinyl waterproof flooring that others sell for $507 a square foot. The Johnny sells for only $468 a square foot every day. And not 1 or 2 colors, all 13 colors. Heavy, 70-ounce, stain-resistant carpet, big box retail price, $531 a square foot. But Johnny's price is only $350 a square foot every day. No gimmicks, no phony sales, just fair, everyday, affordable prices. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA Choice Beef Back Ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And Certified Black Angus Inside Skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma. Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home. It has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Bankers, the Wilkinson Team. Homegrown, hardworking, here for you. When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Welcome to Inside the Blue Zone. My name is Mason Nava, one of your hosts, and I'm here with the Central Varsity Football Team.
Hi, I'm CJ Acosta, number 21, and I play wide receiver in CG.
Hi, I'm Daniel Lara, I'm number 19, and I play DB.
Hi, my name is Matthew Luzola. I'm number 7, and I play linebacker running back.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Valdez. I'm number 76, and I play right guard.
So how do you guys feel about these past 2 weeks, and how are you guys going to bounce back from those 2 games?
They were pretty hard losses, but they weren't as bad as people seem to be. Just because they were losses doesn't mean that we really failed.
Yeah, they're tough losses. Nobody wants to start league 0-2. We played hard, and it just wasn't the outcome that we wanted. We've only lost by a combined score of 10 points, 7 points, or less than 10.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, no one wants to start off 0-2 in league. It's not the best feeling, but you kind of learn from it. You make adjustments, and you go on. You can't do anything now about it, so it's just about fixing what happened and why we lost the game.
Yeah, even though we lost, we played our best. We tried our hardest, and yeah.
So how do you guys expect to bounce back from those 2 tough losses?
We're in practice, we've just been eliminating distractions, fixing little mistakes, and just gonna get back at it against Calexico. So we're just taking it one game at a time, one drive at a time, one play at a time. So that's just our mindset going into these next 2 games before playoffs.
Have you guys done anything different at practice, anything like that?
So we try to go 1-0 every week and try to eliminate distractions. So even though we have started off 0-2, we've practiced a little different. We wanted to try and emphasize on just playing our style of football. So I think that's probably been one of the biggest things that's changed.
Yeah, during the lineman drills, we've been more aggressive lately. We're trying to fix the little mistakes, fixing our footwork, and making sure we get our men. And we're super hungry for this game. We're going to get some pancakes.
So how are you guys going to approach this game? Anything different?
I would just say our mindset. Come out a little hungrier than before, and try to smack the other team in the mouth rather than just take it.
Yeah, for sure. The mindset part. We gotta flip that switch.
No, yeah, and playing 2 physical teams the previous 2 weeks have taken a toll on our bodies. We have quite a bit of guys out, so we're just playing with the next man up mentality and just doing the best with what we have right now.
So this game, Calexico is really pumped about going to play them, because after those last 2 losses, everyone thinks that Central is not as serious and as good as we used to be, and so we just need to prove ourselves even harder against Calexico to show them that we're still good.
Yeah, and this Friday, us linemen, we're ready. We're hungry. We're ready to catch some pancakes, get our man, get our footwork ready, our mentality's ready and everything, If one of us get injured, next up's ready. The backups are ready. They're hungry too. Everybody's ready.
So everyone's asking about the game tomorrow, but no one's really asking how the players are really doing mentally and physically.
Losing, nobody wants to lose. It definitely builds a fire in me and probably in a lot of the guys on the team. So that part is just like a given that we're going to be like mad or frustrated. But physically, you know, it's like beat up like the first 2 days after, and then after that, like you just recover. You do all you can to make your body feel the best. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, this Friday I feel like our team's recovered somewhat well over the week, so we're feeling strong and ready to kick some bulldog caboose.
Physically, I would say doing all right. Couple injuries on the team, but we'll be fine. We're working through it, and we recovered a lot this week, so that should be good. And we're also approaching our bye week too.
Yeah, coach has been letting us like rest a little bit, rest our bodies a little bit. So physically, we've been doing pretty good. We've been doing rehab with the yoga in the weight room, and mentally, I think we're ready. I'm positive we're ready. We're hungry. I don't know, we can't take another loss. Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining Inside the Blue Zone. Hope you guys play well, rest up.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
Make Me Smart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell, and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuff pizza, or see the office for your next party. With party platters, choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platter. And don't forget, Make Me Smart offering daily specials Monday to Friday. Yes, Make Me Smart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
High school football is on the air, and tonight's game is brought to you by Southwest Security Services, Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma, McNeese Park at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, La Fonda Bar and Grill, Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley, Osa Asa Mobile Service Repair in Yuma, Case Carney in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carney in Yuma, the TV Stop in Calexico, Los Cabos Seafood and Grill, Inner Care in the Imperial and Coachella Valley, Hands Auto Body, Jersey Mike and the UPS Store, Coldwell Paper, the Wilkinson Team, El Sarapi Restaurant, the Cannon Financial Services, and by the Central Union High School District.
And we're set for the kickoff, and the ball game is underway. High kickoff. It'll be fielded by Dominic Flores at the 5, out to the 10, the 15, the 20, across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Dominic Flores on the return, and Flores brought down by Samuel Lopez, who did the kicking. So the ball game underway from Willis Ward Field in Calexico. The Spartans won the toss, elected to put their defense out there. They deferred to the second half. The Bulldogs come out. It'll be Israel Ruiz from the shotgun. Andre Lopez right next to him. Lopez shifts from the left to the right side. And direct snap to Lopez, and Lopez will push his way across the 30 out to the 34-yard line. So the snap directly to Lopez, even though Ruiz was right next to him.
Does that take you back to the single wing, Carroll, when you had 4 backs that could all take the snap from the center?
That's way before my time, John. I go back to the T formation, but not the wing T. Bulldogs come out wide on the left side, slot on the left side. Rees hands off, and again it is Lopez. Lopez runs down the field and pushes his way across the 50 to the 45-yard line. He looked an awful lot like Mr. Amos from last week there, John.
Yeah, Central looks like they're going to experience the same problems they experienced last week at Holtville. That is stopping the run, as a huge hole opened up in the middle, and he took it all the way across midfield down to the 44-yard line. That is a 22-yard pickup.
The Bulldogs obviously watched what Holtville did last week, and they've come out trying to exploit the same issues that the Spartans had. Last week, the Vikings owned the line of scrimmage. Again, the shotgun handoff on a flanker reverse, and it is Ramirez, Joshua Ramirez, across the 40 to the 35, make it the 34-yard line. Good for the first down.
Nice 10-yard pickup. That'll bring up first and 10. The ball sitting on the 34-yard line, as Ramirez did not have any contact, so he was 8 yards past the line of scrimmage.
The Bulldogs moving the football on this, the first possession. Ruiz with the snap. He'll keep it. He goes around the left side and picks up yardage down inside the 25, down to about the 21-yard line is where they will mark it. Another first down.
We've had 4 snaps, Carroll, and 3 first downs. And Bulldogs marching right down the field with the ball sitting on the 21-yard line after a 13-yard pickup.
Well, you heard during our pregame inside the blue zone, Spartans got beat up against 2 physical teams the last 2 weeks. They're banged up. And the handoff, it is fumbled. The exchange is fumbled, and the Spartans recovered. On the recovery for the Central Spartans, that was numbers 62, and we don't have them on the on our roster, John.
Well, that's a big turnover. First of the evening, obviously, Central now gets the ball on their own 24-yard line. Just a poor exchange between the quarterback and the halfback. The halfback actually took a half a count early, and there was no one to give the ball to. He put it on a dip, fell to the ground.
Luis Jimenez has got Fidel Camarena next to him. He hands off to Camarena. Camarena gets around the corner and picks up a couple of yards on second effort. He's out to about the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 4. The Spartans, with the turnover, they're going to have to capitalize on it. You cannot pick up a gift like that without getting points. They got a long way to go with that, but Jimenez from the shotgun again. Camarena next to him, trips on the right side, wide out and 2 flankers there. Back to pass, Jimenez fires. It is complete at the 35, across the 40, the 45, out to the 47-yard line. And on the catch was Joshua Garcia.
Joshua Garcia is really coming on. He's been playing excellently the last 5 weeks. He is a senior.
He's earned the playing time. He's been getting more and more playing time. He's earned that. First and 10 from the 47-yard line of the Spartans. Morales in motion, but the handoff is to Camarena. Camarena finds the room across the far side of the field, across the 50 to the 45 to the 40, and down to the 30-yard line. And the Spartans move the sticks again.
So we're seeing a little bit of Central giving back to Calexico. Calexico 3 plays 3 first down. Central now 2 plays 2 first down.
They spotted right on the 30 in Bulldog territory. Luis Jimenez takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield, looking, and complete down at the 2-yard line. nice pass, nice catch. And I believe that was Garcia again, John.
Yeah, beautiful pass, but even a more beautiful catch as he actually dove and cuddled the ball underneath his hand so the ball couldn't hit the ground. Central first and goal.
First and goal, spotted on the 2, and this would be typically Matthew Liziola from the Wildcat, but they wait, they hand off to Liziola. So maybe a half yard, maybe. It's still second and goal, still on the 2, no gain.
It looks like now Central is bringing in the Wildcat as they changed out the entire offensive line, have the jumbo package in, so we would expect Liziola to be in the single slot back. And he is the Wildcat.
Liziola, middle linebacker, fullback type runner, runs the Wildcat. Now it looked like we had movement,
and it could be that the Calexico Bulldogs jumped, and that's what caused the Spartans to respond, and that's exactly what happened.
So it'll be half the distance, so it's still second down. Mark it on the 1. And you know they've seen the Wildcat. You know they've practiced against the Wildcat, so it's nothing new. Strong to the left side. Is that where he's going to go? That's right where he goes. Bounces outside, bounces in, keeps his feet moving, and gets into the end zone. A tough 1-yard run and gets it in.
Yeah, that was a tough 1-yard pickup by Liziola. He was hit in the backfield, was able to break one tackle, then got hit again at the last scrimmage and just pushed his way into the end zone.
It is point after attempt. And the Spartans look to add the point after. Kick from placement. Snap from Francisco Lara back. The kick is up. The kick is good. We've got 6:08 to play in the first quarter. It is Central 7, Calexico nothing.
This is Ivo Ponte, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a distance to remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial.
Kickoff down, and the fumble at the 25-yard line, but the Bulldogs able to recover it. The return was again Dominic Flores. Flores fumbled it, but was able to cover it himself. So the Bulldogs will put it in play, 1st and 10, spotted on their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, Calexico came out, a lot of fire, Carroll. They just marched right down the field, started on their own 27, turned it over 24-yard line. So they should have confidence. They moved the ball.
Ruiz again from the shotgun, the senior. Now they shift, go strong to the right side. Ruiz hands off, and the first back through, Andre Lopez. Lopez rips off about a 7-yard gain.
This appears to be a rerun of last week. The offensive line of Central's opponent is just pushing them off the football, which does not bode well for the evening.
It is 2nd and 2. Pickup of 8 on that carry.
Last week in the second half, Carroll, you mentioned it looked like the last team with the ball might be the team that scores to win. They were in the first quarter, and the game's starting to have that feeling.
The banged-up Spartans looking to hold the Bulldogs. And again, this time it is Lopez to the right side. Lopez left, Lopez right, Lopez across the 40 to the 41-yard line, another first down.
That's an 8-yard pickup. So far, Calexico showing exactly what Hopeville did last week. Runs of 7, 22, 10, 13, 7, and 8 yards.
And as was the case last week, the offensive line giving the running back a hole and then letting it up to him. Looks like a double wing almost. Now they go in motion and they keep it, and it is Ruiz, and he'll be run out of bounds at about the line of scrimmage. A lot of running, no gain.
One thing that Central has displayed throughout the year is good team speed. So Calexico, go ahead and try the flank, see what you can do. Central ran that play down. I'm sure we're going to see him going right back between the tackles. That's where Central, for the last several weeks, has really been having some problems.
2nd and 10. Wide on the left side, swap the left side, wing on the right side. And again, it is handoff to Lopez. Lopez off the right side. He'll pick up 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. This is the first 3rd down we've had, John?
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
We've had a lot of first downs so far.
3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter, and we have the first 3rd down of the game so far.
Yeah, both teams, Calexico marched down the field 4 first downs, Central 3 on their drive. We're still with over 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It is 3rd and 7 from the Bulldogs' 44-yard line. And again, it is the handoff to Lopez. Lopez is brought down after about a 2-yard gain. And you see, John, Ruiz never really got the snap.
Yeah, no, that was the direction that began.
Right.
The same play they ran. They're snapping the ball to Lopez.
And he's in motion.
And he takes off, but that time Central was aware of it. Viziola was one that was able to bring him down. So we're looking at perhaps our first punt.
It is 4th down and about 4. And the Bulldogs are getting ready to punt.
And we'll have to take a timeout.
We'll take the timeout. 2:34 to play in the first quarter. And our score is Central 7, Calexico nothing.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
And the Bulldogs come out after the timeout.
Let's see, Carroll, if that timeout was about some kind of fake punt.
And the kick is away. Joshua Garcia will field it at the 20, breaks a tackle at the 25, then runs backwards. They'll give him progress out to the 29-yard line. Timeout was only because they took too much time and didn't want the delay of game penalty. But the Bulldogs with a nice punt. Decent return. 1st and 10 for the Spartans on their own 29-yard line.
That did feel like a critical juncture in the game with Calexico having success running the ball, but they did not go for it on 4th and 3.
And the flanker around, it is Emiliano Morales. And Emiliano Morales across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. Morales, the speed burner. 1st and 10.
Nice 15-yard pickup as Central now showing a little more of their offense. Jimenez, success 2 for 2 so far on the night, 48 yards.
The pass, Jimenez looking, fires deep downfield, got the man open underneath and catches it and will go all the way. Timed that beautifully, and I believe again that was Garcia, wasn't it, John?
Garcia was split wide out to the left side all by himself. He took it in stride, was able to take it all the way, a 55-yard touchdown catch.
Joshua Garcia lights it up. The timing was perfect. What we have seen with Luis Jimenez, when he does that, his confidence soars. So the Spartans jump out, try the point after. Snap is a little bit high. They bring it down, get the kick up, and the kick is good. 1:47 to play in the first quarter. It is Central 14, Calexico nothing.
El Durape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Durape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Durape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
Kickoff again. Dominic Flores back to receive. It'll bounce at about the 10. He'll pick it up at the 5, looking for his wall. Finds it right up the middle, gets across the 20, 25 out to the 29-yard line. Before most of the Spartans bring him down, on the tackle, Ryan Gonzalez, the senior. The Bulldogs, 1st and 10, spotted on their own 29-yard line. Let's see if the Spartans are able to do some adjustments on the fly.
And also the same with the Bulldogs, Carroll. Let's see if Israel Reese is able to do some of the pass plays they have. Mexico does put the ball in the air.
And that's blown dead before it gets underway. And it is procedure against the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, I'm sure, after watching film or being at the game last week, understand you can run on the Spartans, and they'll put the pass in the back pocket until they need it.
Clock does stop because of the penalties, so we're at 1:39 in the first quarter still.
Carlos Salgado comes in. Going out wide on the left side, Alberto Castro. It is Rees and Lopez in the backfield. And again, it is Lopez. Lopez picks up about 3. Bring up 2nd and 12.
Very good push forward by the Calexico line. But because of the motion penalty, he didn't quite gain back what they had lost. So 2nd, and they're behind the stick.
I just figured out Delgado is the messenger.
He comes off, gets the play, and brings it in.
They get tired just running back and forth. What do you want, Coach? What do you want? 2nd, we'll call it 11. Now rolling to his right, looking to pass, fires it underneath. It is in and out of the hands because as soon as the pass hits the intended receiver, that receiver was tattooed and coughed up the football on the coverage. Eric Morales.
Would have been a short gain at that, but Calexico, the first pass attempt, something safe. Reese on the move, rolling out, do a nice ball. He put it right on the numbers.
3rd and 11, and the Bulldogs, I would say this is another passing situation, John. 3rd and 11. Ruiz takes it, hands off a little bit of counter play in the middle, and with the football, turning it upfield, Jose Fernandez brings it all the way out.
That
to
is
the
a first
45-yard line. It's a 1st and 10.
Great counter play that certainly had the Spartans fooled. All of them went after Andres, who had the first pick. Andre Lopez, he did not have the ball. So excellent call by Fernando Solano and the Calexico Bulldog coaching staff.
1st and 10, 45-yard line in Bulldog territory.
They needed 11 yards, got 17.
20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Empty backfield. Ruiz takes a snap. Ruiz will take a step forward and then plow right into the middle of the line and pick up about 4 yards.
That will be the final play in the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter of play, our score is Central 14, Calexico nothing.
The CB stop located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB stop located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Intercare wishes all our high school athletes a successful and healthy season. Intercare has 6 comprehensive health centers in the Imperial Valley, with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. From primary care to pediatrics, dental to radiology, we are here to provide excellent health care to all. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
It's high school football on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro. Let's give a shout out to Marco Peralta. Marco is tuning in. Marco, you know, the Angels aren't in the playoffs or anything. You should have been here doing the game for us. You know, he's got nothing else to do, right? Sit around and eat cookies and chocolate milk. The Spartans, the Bulldogs, 14-0. Spartans with the lead. And they'll switch sides, and now we're going from north to south.
Calexico ball, and you would think that the Calexico coaches staff is just going to totally close all the playbooks on the passing, keep running. They're having tremendous success running the football.
Ruiz takes a snap, hands off, and it is Lopez with a block, and deep into the secondary, all the way across the 50 to the 42-yard line in Spartan territory. And, John, you see, again, the Bulldog line opening the hole. Lopez, with a little bit of patience, hitting that hole, getting past the second line, the linebackers, and having to be tackled by the defensive back. Last week, almost every tackle was by a Spartan defensive back.
Calexico marching down the field now after the kickoff, after the second touchdown by the Spartans inside Spartan territory.
It is 1st and 10. Quick snap and the handoff again. Now I see at least two flags on the field. I think we're going to have a procedure to begin with.
We had 2 players in motion. I'm sure the referee saw it because that's what I saw.
Yep. And John Seaman, who is mic'd up, is telling us number 7 was in motion.
Now, during this series, the Bulldog did start out with a motion penalty that set up the 1st and 15. And when they had 3rd and 11, they had a nice 17-yard pickup on that counter play. So this certainly does not throw water on this drive that Calexico Bulldogs are marching. They're still inside Spartan territory.
It is 1st and 15. In there. Done that. Does it mean pass time? Wide on the right side. That is Alberto Castro wide. Dominic Flores in the slot. Ruiz hands off Lopez. Lopez, this time he's hit. As he hits the line of scrimmage, he'll get about 3 yards. But the Spartans, led by Isaiah Aguirre, just a 3-yard gain, so it is 2nd and 12.
The Bulldogs have been running counters off of that same place, that same motion. That's where they were successful picking up the last first down that they acquired. So let's see now if they use that to set up some kind of counter.
A lot of time before they can get to play in. Now they have to take a timeout. This is their second already. 10-17 to play in the first half. It is Central 14, Calexico nothing.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and we no trouble down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
And the Bulldogs, unusual, this early in the first half, they're earned 2 timeouts. Issues getting the play in or getting the right personnel package in there.
And usually that's a sign of players that do go both ways. Alberto Castro has been carrying the plays out as well.
It is 2nd and 12. Again, shift to the other side. Make that strong to the right side, the wide side. They fake that way, dumps it off, and it is intercepted. The Spartans pick it off, and that is CJ Acosta picks it off at the 35-yard line, and for his efforts, Israel Ruiz was planted at the 50-yard line.
So that's why the ball flooded up. He did have a receiver open in the flat, but the hit flooded the ball right over the middle of the field, which is not a good area for the offense to throw it. And C.J. Acosta just caught it, went to the ground, stopped the drive.
1st and 10, Spartans have the ball on their own 35-yard line. Jimenez drops back, looking for a big strike over the middle, and it is had 2 receivers in the same area and missed them both. A little bit of miscommunication there, John. You don't put 2 guys within 2 yards of each other.
Well, back in the day, when in the 60s, some of the players, some of the wideouts that didn't feel they got the ball enough, they knew where the play was supposed to be, so they kind of just go in the same area looking to see if they could steal one from their own side. I don't think that's what happened. I think we had a player running the wrong route.
Yeah, no poaching.
Jimenez, though, first incomplete pass, but that was a beautiful throwing ball.
2nd and 10. And off, and it is into the middle, and no gain. Is that Valdez?
I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. I know that it's not Camarena.
Now, C.J. Acosta, I believe, had the ball, John.
Okay, we'll go ahead and credit C.J. with that carry.
Okay, we're trying to get the number.
He does have one of those helmets with the special padding encasing the helmet.
Rolling to his left, looking downfield, fires. It is complete at the 45, and pushing his way through, Emilio Morales gets an additional 10 yards on his 2nd and 3rd effort. He does that so well. The yards after catch for Emilio Morales, incredible.
20-yard catch. 10 of that was Morales on his own, carrying players with him. First reception of the evening to Morales. First one that did not go to Joshua Garcia.
And the Spartans with their 1st and 10. Jimenez fires into the flat, that flanker screen, and it is complete to Angel Vasquez. Vasquez continues to break tackles, rolls down the field across the 30, the 25, down to the 20-yard line. Angel Vasquez moves the chains.
20, let's see, all the way down on the 20-yard line. Nice pitch and catch of 25 yards. Vasquez's first completion of the evening.
The throw was a yard. The rest was Vasquez. Angel is a junior.
And I believe Justin Gonzalez is the running back.
That's who it is. Handoff to fake it to Gonzalez. Fire over the middle is complete to Emiliano Morales. Morales inside the 5, down to the 3-yard line. That slant right across the middle, and Emiliano Morales not afraid to go over the middle. He's not big, but he is tough.
He's also one of their toughest runners. He's got the speed. I believe he is the fastest on the team. Wide out, left and right. Let's see what Central does here.
First and goal, and the handoff to the setback, Justin Gonzalez.
And he's in the end zone.
Justin Gonzalez for the touchdown, the junior. And again, I think part of this, John, we're seeing some players, the Spartans banged up a little bit, and some other guys are stepping up.
Yeah, actually, I think it would be fair to say they're banged up a lot. But they're, as they mentioned on the pregame show, it's just next man up. So far, Calexico, Central has not stopped them. Calexico stopped themselves with the fumble and the interception.
Point after attempt. Malachi Rodriguez, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:44 to play in the first half. It is Central 21, Calexico nothing.
Cave Garnet. Become a Cave Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win Cave Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA choice beef back ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA prime New York steak, $14.99 a pound. And certified Black Angus inside skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Cave Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Okay, the Spartans with a 21-0 lead will kick off. The Dominic Flores deep to receive. The kickoff, it'll be low, skim down to Flores, who picks it up at the 10, out across the 15, right up the middle, hit at the 30, and then dropped at the 28 as he was trying to find some running room. The Bulldogs put it in play. 1st and 10. Spotted. They gave him progress to the 30.
Luis Jimenez, Carroll, has had a great start here in the first half. He's 6 for 7 already. Just almost immaculate, throwing a beautiful ball tonight.
Ruiz has Lopez next to him. Front 4 of the Spartans come in, and Lopez breaks one tackle that is hit and knocked down. A big hit in there by Joseph Aispuro. And again, it's another name we have not used.
5-yard pickup for Lopez. As what the Bulldogs are doing, Carroll, is Lopez is so close to the quarterback, Reese, that he can either take the direct snap or can take his handoff from Reese, who catches it, just hands it right to him, almost just holds it out there and lets him run into it.
2nd and 5.
I'm sure that's a development that Coach Tolano put in for this game specifically.
And again, it is across the middle, breaking through, breaking across the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, down to the 10-yard line. On the run, Andre Lopez got into the secondary and kept going. Lopez hit the Jets and then the Afterburners, carries it down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs from the Spartans' 7-yard line.
59-yard run for Lopez, biggest gain of the evening for the Bulldogs. The previous one was 22 yards. Touchdown saving tackle out there by C.J. Acosta,
who may be as fast as Emiliano Morales. The timeout on the field. Spartans take the timeout. 6:23 to play in the first half. It is Central 21, Calexico nothing.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. That are insured by NCUA.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
It is first and goal. Bulldogs on the Spartan 7-yard line. The snap handoff is to Lopez, Andre Lopez, the senior. Will pick up about 3, mark it on the 4, second and goal from the 4. In on the tackle for the Spartans, Isaiah Aguirre, the big defensive tackle.
Bringing the play in Carlos Delgado as Calexico's been using an unbalanced line to the right, and they actually gapped their tight end and their left tackle. Central's trying to fill that gap, but what's happened is they always run behind that unbalanced line, and by the time the young man filling the gap, the play's by him.
And again, it is Lopez. Lopez hit at the line of scrimmage. No key. Bring up third and goal from the 4. And in for the Spartans there, Luis Jimenez.
That time, the Bulldogs just lined up in a traditional pistol formation. There was no fake, no who's going to get the football. They hiked it directly to Reese, and he gave it to Lopez. Central was able to meet him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal from the 4.
Once again, Carlos Delgado brings the play in from the sideline.
You always wonder, okay, coach gave me this play, but if I give the quarterback this play, it's going to come to me.
Unbalanced line once again to the right.
They flood the right side and the quarterback draw and stopped just shy of the goal line. It'll be 4th and goal, just inches shy. And yes, you're going to go for it here.
Well, not only that, but he's not a yard away. He's just inches away as the ball is sitting. Great play. They sent Lopez as if he was going to run a sweep, held the ball, meaning the quarterback Reese, and then took off huge hole right up the middle. How he didn't get in the end zone, I'm not sure. I think he must have tripped over one of the blockers for his own team. He had a huge hole. Let's see, they're still in the wildcat of the shotgun, so they're not going to do the tush push here.
Snap back, handoff. It is Lopez. Lopez will break the plane of the goal line. His body didn't get in, but he got the ball in. Now there's
We've got all kinds
from in the end zone.
Yeah, the ball,
flags are flying everywhere, and the officials stepping in.
The ball came loose, and so Central went after the ball, and then Calexico went after Central. So we're having to get everybody squared away. They'll figure this out, but one thing that is going to happen is there's 6 points on the board, and that's not coming off.
That is not coming off. Once you break the plane of the end zone, it's a touchdown. That's it. Ball comes loose later, not a problem.
The referees now are discussing what they're going to do. Could be penalties on both sides. We'll wait to see if there's ejection.
I don't think we're going to see that, John. I think we're going to see probably offsetting penalties, but John Seaman will explain it. He is mic'd.
So that does bring the Bulldogs on the board, 21-6. And let's see if they, like Hoville, will go for 2. Hoville certainly exposed the going for two against Central last week. Every touchdown they scored, they went for two and converted.
They have done that all year. They
Yes,
just haven't bothered to kick.
That's what they do.
And the officials now discussing, taking notes. And let's hear, if we can, what John Seaman has to say. And again, he is mic'd, so we will find out. I would be surprised if there is an ejection, but
we've been surprised before. So now, yeah, he's going to explain it first to head coach Solano, then probably go over and talk to Coach Pena. So there is timeout on the field now.
So with timeout, with the explanations, they are gathering up all the laundry. There were 3 flags that I was aware of that were thrown, all for the same thing. But the explanation is taking a while. So we will see. The John Seaman, the most experienced, the lead official in the local association. John also does NCAA football games. And he's a good official.
Yes.
Good guy. John's a good guy.
He'll go and explain this to Coach Payne after he's done talking on their side to the Bulldogs. If there are any ejections, then that also means whoever is ejected cannot play tonight, but they will miss the next game. For Central, 2 weeks is the Bell game. Calexico does play next week.
So, okay, we got the explanations to the Calexico coach. And the 5 officials are huddled together. This is more of a hybrid officiating crew, John.
Right, and now they're going to go over and, I believe, talk to the Central sideline.
Let's see what John says.
Over there.
John, your mic's not working.
Well, they have sent an official over to talk to Coach Pena, so he's got the explanation.
Okay, they're still talking to the Calexico coach, so we're waiting. Okay, 55, Calexico. Okay. Unsportsmanlike Calexico, number 55, has been ejected. Unsportsmanlike Central on number 7 did not get ejected. And we will have the point after attempt.
Right, so it's offsetting penalties, which means the point after attempt will be right on the 3-yard line. There'll be no moving of the football on the kickoff. They'll kick off from the 40.
And again, we should point out what the referee, John Seaman, said. Number 55 has been ejected. Number 7 was the offender for the Spartans, unsportsmanlike. He did not mention an ejection for number 7.
And now looks like Calexico is lining up for 2, which you would think they would. Great success moving the football on the ground.
And this time they're trying to take it wide, and they come up short.
He was hit very close. And
good.
Yeah, they're saying he did not get in.
So 3:53 to play in the first half. It is Central 21, Calexico 6.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
You're listening to high school football on AM1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
Okay, we are back to football.
Carroll, I do have an explanation on what happened. Once again, Lopez crossed the goal line, counted touchdown. Then the ball came loose and was laying on the ground. Liziola dove on it, and then the offending player who was expelled from the game just dove on top of Liziola, really drilled him. So Liziola then rolled over and they started scrambling, wrestling down on the ground. So that's where both of the offsetting penalties came in place. But the fact that the instigator was the offended player for the Bulldogs who has been expelled from this game. So now we'll go ahead and have the kickoff on the 40-yard line. Let's see if Calexico can use some of this momentum. The 2-point conversion stop, we would think, would put the momentum back on Central side. But this Calexico team, they're fired up right now. And this is the first kickoff of the evening for the Bulldogs.
Ready to play. 3:53 in the first half, and it is an onside kick, and it is covered by the Spartans at the 45-yard line. That was recovered. Heads-up recovery by Francisco Lara. That's my buddy. That's my next-door neighbor.
Yeah, let's see. The ball does hit on the central side of the 50-yard line, but on the 46, so obviously excellent field position as Coach Solano's trying to get some of that momentum and keep it, see if he could surprise Central. The kick itself was good. It went the necessary 10 yards, but it was recovered nicely by the Central Spartans. And as you mentioned, Frankie on that play. So now Central with excellent field position. Let's see what they do. They've still got 2 timeouts with 3:51 on the scoreboard, leading 21-6.
First and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Morales in motion, but the handoff right up the middle, looking for some running room, and not a lot there, but staying on his feet and being spun down. And on that carry was Santiago Valdez. So
and they're going to, actually because he broke the tackle and then went backwards, they're going to give him no gain on that. He was several yards down the line of scrimmage, but tried to keep on his feet. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now.
Jimenez takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking downfield. He is hit, fumbled, but the ball is down, and there's a flag behind it. Quarterback went down. The flag went in, and the initial is, I think it may be a face mask.
Yeah, we did see Jimenez, the quarterback, lost his helmet. So here's the play, and right now we're going to get the call.
Personal foul, face mask against Calexico. So instead of the sack at the 35, they will take a 15-yard penalty, and that should be from the line of scrimmage, John.
No, it's from where
the point.
Yeah, and it's not an automatic first down.
No.
So it will repeat 2nd down. So it's only about a 4-yard pickup.
4-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 6
from the midfield 50.
Wide right, wide left, slot right, slot left, back to pass. Jimenez looking downfield, fires underneath, complete to Morales at the 40, looking for some running room, and he will be hit and knocked down at about the 43, but constantly moving. And this time, not only that, he moves the chains.
Across the 40 all the way down to the 37-yard line, 13-yard pickup, 1st down.
2:40 to play in the first half. Central leads 21-6. They have the football.
And they will get the second half kickoff after halftime. Justin Gonzalez stays in at tailback, so we do not know if Camarena has been injured or what.
Resting. Back to pass. Jimenez looking, fires downfield, got a guy open over the middle and a little bit too tall. He had him open. That was what we used to call a post pattern, going down the far sideline and then angling in towards the goal post.
And I'm sure all the receivers would say he should have had it. It was a little bit high. Jimenez has been spot on. That one, again, that's just one of those things that the play was there, wasn't completed, so you line up again, 2nd down.
And you come right back with that play. 2nd and 10. That stops the clock. 2:27 to play in the first half. Central with the 21-6 lead.
Calexico has been very close to getting to Jimenez on these passes.
Jimenez, and this is a flanker pitch. That's a forward pass. Turning it upfield is Garcia. Joshua Garcia picks up about 8 and then goes out of bounds, I believe. Nope.
Let's see where they mark it down. Putting it, as they're going back and forth, it looks like it's going to be about a yard short of the first down. They're going to put it right on the 30.
It'll be 3rd and a yard.
And that is a forward pass, as you said, Carroll, because he did pitch the ball forward. Jumbo package in with Liziola for the Wildcats. And now we're getting timeout by the Bulldogs, the third and final timeout.
Bulldogs take timeout, minute 49 to play in the first half. 21-6, Central leads Calexico.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial properties. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, since 1976, always has the lowest prices from 2 warehouses built with thousands of square feet flooring. Choose from the big selection in this area on carpet remnants for your bedroom, office, or living room, with big savings up to 50% off and everyday retail big box prices up to 70% off. Johnny has the selection and colors you're looking for, always at cheap savings. Johnny's Carpet and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Utah.
The Central Spartans lead Calexico 21-6 with a minute 49 to play in the first half. Spartans moving the football after the onside kick attempt by the Bulldogs that the Spartans were able to cover. So the Spartans on this drive have been putting the ball in the air and doing it pretty effectively. This time they go on the short, 3rd down and short. They go with the Wildcat. Matthew Lizola in the Wildcat position takes the snap, takes it to the outside, turns it upfield across the 20 and pushed out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. I see a flag back behind the play, John.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Bulldogs only had 10 players out on the field, but we're going to have this one brought back on a hold.
It is holding. The holding occurred at about the 27-yard line. So they'll move that back, and they will nix the Wildcat for the time being and move the ball back to the 40. It will be 3rd down and 12. And
we'll have to wait and see if this is going to be 4-down territory for the Spartans.
With a minute 30 to play in the first half, I think it probably will be.
Calexico does not have any timeouts, so that also could figure into the thought process.
Jimenez takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is complete. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle across the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown! Right over the middle, into the end zone for the score. And on that catch, Angel Vasquez.
Angel Vasquez, his second catch of the evening. First one into the end zone for the touchdown. That one good for 40 yards.
So much for 4-down territory, John. It is point after attempt by the Spartans. Rodriguez takes a step, puts the ball up, and puts it through. Minute 9 to play in the first half. It is Central 28, Calexico 6.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available.
It is high school football. We're live on KXO Centro, California, and on the KXO Radio AM. And the Crows will grab. Ride the field it, goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10. Bulldogs on their own 20-yard line.
Party platter. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platter. And don't forget, McNeese Mart offers daily specials Monday to Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
High school football, the Bulldogs would be 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. The Spartans with a 28-6 lead. Breeze, hands off. Guess who? Lopez across the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Lopez got the big numbers here in the first half, but that does get the clock under. Really believe that Calexico wants to put the ball in the air. The previous pass attempt was intercepted.
2nd and 3. Hand off Lopez, and the ball is on the ground, but
Calexico does recover. There were several Spartans had a shot at it, several Bulldogs, and it was finally recovered by and we've got a timeout as I guess Calexico just took their 4th timeout of the half, but it has to be Central.
Okay, timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout. It is Central 28, Calexico 6 in Holtville. It is Holtville 14, Brawley 7. That is a second quarter score. And again, a lot of implications in that game as there is in this game. I'm not surprised with Holtville with a 14-7 lead. We saw Holtville play. They're good. We've seen them play twice. They're very good.
Yes, and they do have a common opponent. They played Mission Bay, as did Brawley, and the scores are very similar. Both teams lost to Mission Bay. Mission Bay undefeated, and both scores were around 37 to around 20. So, can't, you know.
Out of 36, Calipatria and nothing. We will be next week in the Eagles and the It is 3rd and 9, 23 seconds to play for the Bulldogs.
Up on the last week, waiting for the clock. Central is a semi-defense. 2 safety back, 12 yards off the ball. During the regular first half, we only have 1.
Okay. 25 seconds to play. Please take the snap. Takes it. The ball's on the ground again. And Lee is able to fall on it. And the Spartans do take that timeout. Okay, and we'll take a timeout. 20 seconds to play in the first half. 28-6 Central leads Calexico.
right now, it's Calexico State at a 1st and 14, all at the 21-yard line, 20 seconds remaining there in the second quarter. The Mountains 28-6. The Hunters bring the deficit in the Falcons. So, it's the left. We'll see who handles the kicking game with his coming. This thing goes over.
The fourth down, it is 4th and 15. The Bulldogs, they anticipate for the punt. What we have seen from the Spartans is a very, very good punt blocking system. They have blocked a number of punts and put good pressure on punters every game we've seen. I expect they will drop a single safety tack. That would be Garcia. And they will come after the football. They have been quite successful in that.
And obviously, you get a good snap back there as well. They take a very shallow drop, 10 yards off the line.
Step back, and no, they don't come after it, but it is a short punt. It thanks me very much on that one as the Bulldogs able to cover it at the 32-yard line. Spartans will have the ball, 1st and 10. On it on the 32. And 12 seconds over time to pass. Always trick on the far side, the right side, the east side. How they shift. Looking on the right side, Garcia, Dashwood Garcia, on a fly pattern, was 10 yards ahead of the defender.
Running off the field. Look at that. Flying right down the field.
Spartans will try to point after a 10.
Down on the EP.
Rodriguez will try to point after. Snap back, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7 seconds to play in the first half. It is Centro 35. Calexico.
Standing fast. Yeah. Down that passing combination work wonders for the Spartan offense in the blue opportunity of the Florida. As they get up there, they got some ball and it's going. You're not going to get when they do everything else is a big play.
And we kick off after that quick score.
Everybody has a big
course, as we mentioned, they feel that they kicked off on the second.
That's a good play.
Back to receive is Dominic Flores. High kick, he gets it at the 5. Wait for the blocker, takes it right up the middle. He'll be stopped at the 23-yard line. You see 1 second left on the clock. And that means Bulldogs. What time? For 1 third.
You would expect to see
Put it in there.
take my that goal.
What do you got to lose? You're trailing 35-6. Put it up and put it deep. It's the Mono. Now they do show the victory for me. And it's the end first half of the game. It's scary. The Calexico Bulldogs home. It is the Central Centro Spartans 35, and the Calexico Bulldogs 56. We're going to take a break.
This is a journey into sound.
Left channel. Right channel.
Are you ready? Turn it up like this.
Put some tunes on the radio, Mr. DJ.
Drop a beat. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
It's like a trip through time. The Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio. Girl, you really got
all day.
Your radio is set to the best oldies on the radio. AM 1230.
KXO.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Otoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models of automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Otoaza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Intercare is a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs. From primary care to pediatrics, behavioral health to radiology, Intercare is here to provide you with excellent care. We've got 6 locations in the Imperial Valley with the 7th coming soon to Imperial. We're open wherever and whenever you need us, including on weekends. To find a healthcare center near you, visit intercare.org. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And we're at the half. The Central Spartans lead 35-6. John Driffle, you've got some numbers for us.
They show exactly what the first half showed. Calexico, as Hopeville had last week, just a tremendous amount of success running on this beleaguered Spartan defense who have several starters that are out. And Calexico certainly took advantage. They came out, marched swiftly down the field, and then inside the 20, they turned it over on a poor exchange between the quarterback and the halfback. Led to a turnover, which that's what kept them out of the end zone. It certainly looked like they were going to take it in for the score. Calexico did run the ball 22 times from scrimmage for 191 yards, very similar to last week, with the Vikings running up and down the field. Only one pass attempt in the first half, and that was an interception thrown by the Bulldogs quarterback. So that gave the Bulldogs 191 total yards, all rushing. They did have the 2 big turnovers. The fumble in the first half on the first series was recovered by the Spartans' Lucas Morillo, and the interception on the ball that was fluttered into the air because of the big hit on the quarterback Reese as he threw it was picked off by the Central Spartan C.J. Acosta. We'll be back to look at what Central's done after this.
Your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight don't travel down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Jersey Mike Subs, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, we'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on. Better sure I get to UA.
Case Garnet. Become a Case Garnet loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message and also be entered to win Case Garnet giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA choice beef back ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA prime New York steak, $14.99 a pound. And certified Black Angus inside skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Case Garnet, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carnet, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Welcome back to Ward Field here at Calexico at the Border City, where at the half, the Central Spartans are leading the homestanding Bulldogs 35-6. We mentioned that Calexico had 191 yards in the first half. All of that was on the ground. They only tried one pass attempt, and that one was intercepted. They also had a fumble, so they had 2 turnovers. Central on the other side of the football had no turnovers, so that certainly helped them put up the 5 touchdown, 35 points they have. Central ran the ball 8 times from scrimmage. 3 of those were in the Wildcat, 2 inside the 2-yard line. They got their touchdown with Liz Yola. The other time was on a 3rd down attempt for a first down. So 8 rushes, 47 yards. 10 for 12 was Luis Jimenez, having the best half of his career here at Calexico High School on the Border City. 10 for 12, 248 yards. That's an eye-popping number in a high school football game in the first half. But Jimenez has been spot on. One of the incompleted passes was in and out of the hands of an intended receiver. So he's been near perfect. The 47 yards plus 248 passing gives him 295 total yards. That's an eye-popping number as well for a first half. And as we already mentioned, no turnovers, no fumbles, no interceptions. We'll be back to take a look at the individual stats for Central after this.
Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, since 1976, offers you factory direct affordable floor covering, waterproof luxury vinyl plank, water-resistant laminate for 20 mil wear, surface floors only $269 square yards, and not just 1 or 2 colors from stock, but 7 beautiful colors. Special closeouts for your park model, kitchen, or office, all at discounted prices, so you can save on every dollar you spend. Johnny's Carpets and Flooring, 1001 South 4th Avenue in Yuma.
Looking to buy, sell, or manage property in the Imperial Valley? Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, is proud to call this community home and has since 2006. Whether it's finding your dream home, selling your current one, or navigating commercial and land sales, they've got the innovative tools and local know-how to get it done. Plus, their full-service property management covers both residential and commercial property. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or stop by their office in the Valley Plaza, El Centro. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team. Homegrown, hardworking, here for you.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get, and the smiling faces who serve you and food that's delivered to your table, they'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Welcome back to Ward Field. We're at the half. The Central Spartans are leading the homestanding Bulldogs 35-6. The Bulldogs had 191 total yards, all on the ground. Central had 47 on the ground, 248 in the air for 295 total yards. Here's how Central did that with the breakdown individually. The 8 rushes were divided among 4 different players. Fidel Camarena started the game, had 1 carry for 3 yards. We have not seen him since. Also, Emiliano Morales had an end around for 1 carry, a 16-yard pickup on a big first down. Matthew Liziola in the Wildcat had 3 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. And getting a lot of playing time this week is Justin Gonzalez. He had 3 carries for 3 yards, but he also had a touchdown. The receptions, 10 of them among the 12 attempts, were spread out among 3 different players. First, his presence as he has all year long, both offensively and defensively. Emiliano Morales had 3 catches for 50 yards, and the first half was dominated by the Spartan senior wide receiver Joshua Garcia, 5 catches, 133 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So if you extrapolate that out, Carroll, that's over 250 yards for a game. Joshua Garcia has been getting more and more touches each game, and he has been increasing, doing better each game. We'll be back with more after this.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road. There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Coastal Aza. Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Azza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Also, Azza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Cabo's Modern Kitchen, traditional mouthwatering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Cabo's Modern Kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Cabo's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great food. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Cabo's Modern Kitchen.
This is Gabriel Ponte, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. This season, we're bringing the energy, the pride, and the passion right here on our home field. But football is not just about the scoreboard. It's about showing up, standing together, and doing it the right way in the stands and in the classroom. Our motto this year is strength and unity, and that means great sportsmanship, strong attendance, and cheering each other on and off the field. Let's make this season a distance we'll remember together. See you Friday night. Go Spartans.
Okay, John, it's halftime. The Spartans lead 35-6. I've got to brag about the Millard Magic. Millard, a section of Omaha, Nebraska, and my grandson, JJ. JJ played 2 football games in the tournament on Friday, played 2 soccer matches on Sunday in another tournament. JJ is a well-rounded athlete. Anyway, JJ scored 3 times in the first football game, scored 3 times in the second football game, and when I asked him about it, he didn't want to talk about that. He wanted to talk about the play he called, where they faked it to him, handed it to somebody else. All the other team was on top of JJ, and the other player waltzed into the end zone for the score. JJ designed the play. JJ called the play in the huddle. You know what? He didn't care about his touchdowns. The other kid got the score. So JJ is a Nebraska state champion in Special Olympics in several sports, and so proud of him. I think you can tell that. JJ, of course, my daughter Amy's oldest son. So JJ is autistic and high functioning, and he's got his Poppy's speed and moves. He is typically the fastest kid out there. And now at his age, the kids are in their 20s. So got to brag about him. And of course, you know Amy quite well, and you know how her kids are going to be. They're going to be well-rounded and participating.
Yes, one of the best memories I have of JJ was running the sprint, one of the 100-yard events. One of the kids next to him in another lane tripped and fell down. So JJ stopped and helped him up. Yes. Not worried about whether he was going to win or whatever. His own time, he stopped, helped him up, and then together they ran and finished the race. And that's really what true sports is all about.
It is what true sports are about, and it is especially true in the Special Olympics area. And it gives Jay a lot of direction and, lets him burn off a lot of energy and be participating. Anyway, we are at the half. Other scores at the half. It is Hopeville 14, Raleigh 7. That is at the half. And Palo Verde leads Calipatria 14-8. That game also at the half. Last night, Vincent defeated Southwest 20-0. Imperial has the bye this week. So Mickey and George have the night off. And I'm sure their wives are kind of like our wives. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be gone on Friday night. What are you doing hanging around here? Right?
And next week, Carol, where will we be at?
Next week, you and I are going to be dodging donkeys coming back from Palo Verde. The Southwest Eagles, the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets in a Desert League game. And that could turn out to be a very good game. And you never know. It could have some playoff implications as well.
Yes, it should be a very competitive game. This same Calexico team beat Southwest 20-0. This is not the same Calexico team. They're a much better team tonight than they were then. But Palo Verde, they've had their problems this year. So we expect to see a competitive game next week with Palo Verde and the Eagles of Southwest High School, and we will be bringing that. We have not been to Blythe, Palo Verde High School, in several years. So.
We were there 2 years ago because I remember the herd of burros that were along the side of the road that we had to dodge.
We may see them again next week.
I think they're waiting for us, John. The Spartans dominating in this. We've seen the Spartans as well. We're calling names that we haven't called before. And we're seeing the running backs, Coach Camarena and Lizola, not really participating in the game tonight. But with the passing attack that Luis Jimenez has managed to put up with a plethora of receivers, you don't need the running back. You or I could be the running back tonight, John.
It's going to be interesting to see if Calexico tries another onside kick. But one thing about the running back in this offense, he is demanded that he block.
Yes.
And perhaps that could be why they have the young man Justin Gonzalez, the junior, in there, because he appears to be a very good blocker. So perhaps it's not that there's anything physically wrong with Camarena. They just got the better blocker out there.
And at this point, they don't need him. You got a week off next week as well. As we heard in our pregame show, they're dinged up. This far into the season, you are going to have nagging injuries. Things are going to hurt. And if you can take a little bit of time off, get them healed, you got to point to the bell game. The Spartans will receive the opening kickoff. Joshua Garcia has been doing the bulk of the returns. Short kick, it'll bounce and be picked up at the 35 and immediately going down, as he has been told to do. Isaac Alvarado.
Yeah, caught the ball on a one hop right into his gut. Just fell right down to the ground. No chance going to fumble that. So we will see now adjustments by both the Spartans offense and the Bulldogs defense.
And the Bulldogs defense, they better, there's a flag on the play. I didn't see that till right now.
It's right at the 50-yard
line.
So I'm not sure what that would be.
They waved it off. Okay, John, thank you.
Yep. So no infraction.
So harm, no foul. The Spartans come out, 1st and 10. And let's see who is in at quarterback right now.
Yeah, it looks like they do have Alec Hernandez in at quarterback, getting his rep.
And Dominic Torres on the flanker, and handoff goes in the middle and picks up about 2 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's Justin Gonzalez. As we've mentioned, he's been getting the bulk of the handoff, as they do have Alec Hernandez in.
The pickup is 2 yards. And Hernandez, the junior, from the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, fires into the flat, and it is dropped. The pass was a little bit tall, but it was dropped. And is that Anthony Hernandez?
Yeah, not sure who the player was over there, but now we'll have Hernandez staying in.
And whole set of numbers. Jesse James wide out on the left side. Wide on the right side, Ryan Gonzalez. 2 slots on the right side. Alec Hernandez, the quarterback. 3rd and 8, rolling to his right, looking downfield, fires downfield, and it's almost picked off. But it goes incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 8. And we may see the Spartans' first punt of the night. That's a whole new offense out there, John.
Yes. I know 35-6 looks like it's a commanding lead, but I just don't have that sense of that feel here in this game, the way that Calexico really moved the football. And if we remember, they only really got stopped a couple times by the Spartans. The other couple times they fumbled and threw an interception.
And the kick is away. Nice kick. It'll bounce at about the 35 and roll down to the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs put it in play, 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line.
Southwest Security is the protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Kyle in El Centro.
1st and 10 Bulldogs on their own 31-yard line.
And we do have some Spartans out there. Sebastian Alejandre is in at cornerback, getting his first action of the night.
From the shotgun, the handoff is to Lopez. Lopez dances around, finds a little bit of running room, gets it out across the 35 to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And let's see if we can spot a few other folks out there for the Spartans. How about, you mentioned Sebastian Alejandre, also out there.
Noah Flores.
Daniel Lara.
Ryan Gonzalez.
Jacob Fiesca.
And Eric Morales.
So we'll get a few more in for Mom. 2nd and 1. Again, it is Lopez. Lopez into the middle, and Lopez stood up, but he picks up about 4 yards. The tackle by Guadalupe Martinez, the senior. Martinez with the tackle. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Spotted on the 45-yard line. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Central leads 35-6. We mentioned Marco Peralta earlier. John, we know he's tuned in. And we'll have to see when we have a chance to ask Marco if Albert Pujols is going to manage the Eagles next year.
Daniel Lara also is in as a linebacker for the Spartans.
Again, it is Lopez up the middle. Lopez rips across the 50, the 45, down to the 44-yard line in Spartan territory. In there on the tackle, Oscar Gallegos. Also in there, Ernesto Corona.
7-yard pickup, so very reminiscent of the first series that the Bulldogs had, where they just marched right down the field, picked up 4 first downs before they turned it over on a fumble.
Lucas Murillo in at a defensive end. Here come the Spartans showing blitz. Here they come. And the handoff goes to the other side. Jose Fernandez with the carry. Fernandez picks up a yard.
Yeah, that's that counterplay that they ran so effectively. This time it was snipped out by the entire Spartan defense, led by Guadalupe Martinez. And also out there is Oscar Gallegos on the defensive line.
Armani Robledo in on the tackle.
Because what they do is they fake the ball as if they're going to give it to the running back Lopez and then give it on the counter to Fernandez.
No gain, so this time the handoff for the Bulldogs is to Lionel Controla. Controla had a lot of playing time last year, John, and this is the first we've called him this year.
Yes, he also had a lot of playing time in the first game that we did with Calexico where he played against the Eagles. He had near double figures in carries, just such as those, where they ran him sweeps on wide right. So we would assume he's one of their fastest players as he picked up 9 yards, bringing up 3rd and 1.
Clock moves, 7.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bulldogs moving the ball. Spartans getting a lot of guys in, getting experience, real game time experience. Here they come again, and they hit the running back Controla in the backfield. He'll be stopped for about a 4-yard loss.
They had 3rd and short. Now they're going to have 4th and long. I would assume they go for it, trailing 35-6. They're going to put the ball on the 41-yard line. So that's a 6-yard loss.
It'll be 4th and 7. The Bulldogs getting stopped. Yes, they're going to go for it. They're trailing 35-6.
The line to gain is the 34-yard line. They sit now on the 41,
Lots of time. Let's see if they can get this play underway. A lot of substitutions on the Bulldog side as well, John.
Yes, sir.
And they're liable to get flagged here on the delay, but the Spartans jump, and so instead of 4th and 7, it'll be 4th and 2, and that's exactly what the Bulldogs wanted to do. Andre Lopez goes back in. He had been on the sideline there.
I'm guessing he's going to get this football. As unfortunately for the Spartans, a lot of players out there that have not had much action who got a little anxious. Clock continues to move. We're halfway through the third quarter here at the 6-minute mark.
4th and 2. Here come the Spartans again. It is Lopez. Lopez hit in the middle. He'll get a yard, and if they give him progress, he's got a yard, and he'll be short.
Yeah, looks like they're going to mark him short. He's marking the ball on the 35, and he had to get to the 34.
He needed 2. He got 1, and that means the Spartans offense will take over. Spartan defense, second team, held the Bulldogs.
And because of all the injuries at the start of the season, this probably would have been their third, maybe even fourth string out there. A lot of kids getting some playing time, and that's a good thing to see. Hopefully, with the off week next week, they'll be able to heal up, and they'll have a strong squad when they have to go to when they come back to El Centro to face Raleigh in the Bell game.
Their kids, they heal quick.
Hernandez does stay in at quarterback.
Alec Hernandez, the quarterback, from the shotgun. Hands off to the single setback, and that is Valdez, I believe.
Yes, that's Valdez. I misnamed him, so I want to make sure we get all the props. Santiago Valdez. He is a senior. Picked up a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Clock continues to move now.
It is 2nd down and 9. And yes, Hernandez can throw. He's got a good arm.
Calexico showing blitz, and here they come.
Fires of that slant over the middle. It is complete. Looking for some running room, but not finding anything. Spinning down is Dominic Torres. Torres picks up about 6. It'll be 3rd and 3. Torres tried to dance in the middle, and it didn't work.
Right. They have about 3 yards line to gain, the 45. The ball hitting on the 42. It looked like Torres was going to get the first down, but then a very short tackle brought him down.
3rd and 3.
Off the same.
Hernandez chased out of the pocket, rolling to his left, keep it and run, and he is caught from behind. A great tackle. The Bulldogs came up and caught him from behind. Jose Fernandez got Alex Hernandez for no gain, 4th and 3.
It looked like that Hernandez was going to be able to pick up the first down, but obviously on that play you could see that he lacks the foot speed of a lot of other quarterbacks we've seen this year.
That's why they're quarterbacks, John. They're not real fast.
Yeah, except that one we saw from Anchondo 2 weeks ago. That kid was a blur. Central back to punt.
Snap is away, and a big rush, but he gets away a short kick. It'll be a net of about 4 yards, and the Bulldogs pick it up, going down the far sideline, looking for some running room, and getting all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, the kick was blocked. Somebody got a hand on it, so it went straight up in the air. And the young man that recovered it was unsure what to do, and then finally he took off running. So this is going to set Calexico up. Excellent field position for their second score with 3:38 to go as they're on the 1-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Bulldogs with a heads-up play. The ball was just sitting there, and there wasn't anybody around, and the Bulldogs came up on it. I said, oh, yeah, it's a live ball. I can pick it up and run.
Yeah, both teams were a little confused. Neither Central nor Calexico went after it. Fortunately for the Bulldogs, it was closest to their player. First string defense is back in for the Spartans.
Andre Lopez will get the football. No, he doesn't. It is the keeper from the quarterback, and quarterback sweeps into the end zone for the score as the Israel Ruiz rolls in from a yard out.
Excellent run by Reese. He was actually hit about 7-8 yards deep as it was a direct snap back to him in the shotgun, and he was able.
The Bulldogs took on the point after, and the Bulldogs line up for two. Single setback, and that is Ruiz. Ruiz will keep it. Ruiz will start and take it. No signal yet. He did not get in. So the Spartan defense holds. 3:17 to play in this third quarter. It is Central 35, Calexico 12. Football on a Friday night for football. Halftime score we had was Holtville leading Brawley 14-7. Again, that was the halftime score. And we'll see if we can get an update on that for you. The kicking team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got 11. And it is bobbled, but then picked up by the Spartans. It'll be first and 10. It just play on the 31-yard line. Got two numbers. Yeah, you know, it's not a hard to do. This is dead for the Central Park. He has to go in the third quarter. The Central Spartans lead 35-12. The Spartans will put the ball in play. First and 10 on their own 31-yard line. And takes the handoff, fires over in the middle of that line. As is complete to Brian Gonzalez. Gonzalez picks up 9. That is a tough pass, John. Not tough for the quarterback, not tough for the receiver. Other than that, he knows he's going to get hit. Okay, short. And it is Valdez will get the first down, yard 12 up to the 41. It'll be first and 10 Spartans. all spotted on the Spartan territory. Again, we are seeing the backups, basically, for the Spartans at this point. A couple of the linemen, or the first two linemen. And on the flanker around, looking for some running room, cutting it up. That is Dominic Torres. Torres will pick up maybe a yard for 9 out of the 11 Bulldog defenders. Took too long to develop, John. That's got to be fast. Better get used to it. Second and 9. Wide on the left side, Juan Nunez, the senior, wide receiver. Hernandez takes the snap, looking. Hernandez will be buried, gets the ball away, and the sack almost. Jose Fernandez, the defensive end, was all over Fernandez. 3rd and 9. Send 3 wide on the left side, the wide side. Fires downfield, and it is incomplete. I'm not exactly sure who it was intended for. Dominic Torres was somewhere in the area. So was Francisco Munoz. Just not able to do Torres. Now, the coach back to the punt. Should be Rodriguez. Malachi. Brings it down, gets it away, and it'll bounce at the 35 and be down at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. No 34-yard line. First and 10 Bulldogs, their own 34-yard line. Everybody's pretty much in tight, 1 wide out on the left side. They haven't shown much of it. So here we go. And again, it is Lopez to the outside. Cuts it back to the inside. The 37-yard line. Andre Lopez. What Centro does. Is 1st and 10. And again, the correct snap, it is to give the 3 quarters of play, our score. It is Central 35, Calexico 12.
One, 2 points. It'll be second down, and it'll be about a yard to go. Updating score, third quarter score, Hopeville 22, Raleigh 7. And then bumped up to the Imperial Valley League, and right now they're dominating the Imperial Valley League. And the ball is fumbled, and the Spartans recover. Again, trouble on the handoff, and the Spartans fall on it. The lead gets the recovery, goes to Noah Woods. The Spartans have the ball, 1st and 10. It is on the 49-yard line in Bulldog territory.
Number 4 field, Southern and Boulder.
Each Carroll score up at Hopeville. That carries out. That means well, Imperial has got to get through Raleigh next week. So that can happen. 1st and 10. Spartans hand off and hit in the backfield and ball carrier. Second and 12. Now Diz goes off. And see who that is next to her numbers. They have Elfire into the flat. It is complete. Some rooms down the far sideline. Picked it up about 6 yards, perhaps. Abram is the running back. Senior. They mentioned possibly managing the English but is being chased out of the pocket and incomplete, almost picked off. Alberto Castro. Castro tried to cut the route and jumped the ball and missed, but almost caught by Munoz in the process. Brings up 4th down, 4th and 9. The punting game, this half has been a bit suspect. Back kick is away. Nice kick. It'll bounce at about the 18. Roll down and be down at the 6-yard line. That's a play there by Isaac Alvarado, the senior. They'll spot it on the 7. 1st and 10. From the 7-yard line for the Calexico Bulldogs.
Bulldogs have a long way to go on the scoreboard and on the turf.
This is a journey into sound.
Left channel. Right channel.
Are you ready? Hit it. Cutting it up like this.
Put some tunes on the radio, Mr. DJ.
Drop a beat.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
The Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio.
So come on, do the locomotion with me.
The best music all day.
Everybody's got surfing USA.
It's like a trip through time.
12:30 KXO.
And timeout on the field as there is an injured Bulldog. We've got 10:27 to play in the football game. Central with a 35-12 lead. We're at the home of the Calexico Bulldogs. The injured Bulldog comes off. It appears more of a cramp than anything else, as he's now trying to stretch out his leg. It'll be 2nd and 2.
And that's a good sign. Does not appear to be serious, so I'm sure we'll see him back in.
2nd and 2.
Calexico moving the ball.
Bulldogs with the football. Handoff, it is Lopez. Lopez up the middle. Lopez will break it out across the 35 to the 40 before he is brought down on that tackle. Ryan Gonzalez. Gonzalez got the angle and dropped him right at the 40.
Excellent run of all the way out to the 40-yard line from the 15. 25-yard pickup as he continues to pad his stats here, meaning Lopez, the best runner of the year for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10, spotted right on the 40. Lopez and Ruiz in the backfield. And on the flanker around, the handoff is made and breaking tackles, taking it down the far sideline. He will go all the way. Leonel Cantola on the flanker around goes all the way for a 55.
60. That's 60. He took it from the 40. All the way. He had a Barton that he had to avoid the tackle actually in the backfield. Would have been tackle for loss. Then right at the line of scrimmage, he broke another tackle. And once he broke that tackle, he showed why he's the one that does those sweeps. He just outran all of the Central Spartans. That does now tighten the score up. And Calexico certainly will go for 2 here.
Bulldogs pull a bit closer. Lining up for 2. Ruiz has Lopez next to him. Ruiz has kept it after a fake to Lopez several times. And this time he hands it off to Controla. Controla comes over from the wing, takes the handoff in the middle, gets it into the end zone for 2. 9:23 to play in the football game. Central 35, Calexico 20.
Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, loyal customer. Scan the QR code in-store for weekly super specials via text message, and also be entered to win K's Carne giveaways. No purchase necessary. Check out these specials. USDA choice beef back ribs, $1.99 a pound. USDA Prime, New York Steak, $14.99 a pound. And certified black Indian inside skirt, $11.99 a pound. Open in El Centro, 8 to 8. In Yuma, 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Cade Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro. And Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
I would not be surprised to see another onside kick attempt. 9:23 to play. The Bulldogs trail by 15. The Spartans have played their second and third team basically throughout the second half.
Also, a little bit of gamesmanship of the Spartans had their receivers run up now to the 35-yard line. Let's see if this is a true onside kick or another short kick. They have been kicking it short.
And it is the kick picked up at the 35, out to the 40, and to the 45 to the 46-yard line.
That's DJ Acosta on that. So Central now feeling a little pressure. The Bulldogs have got this within a two-score game of actually taking the lead. So let's see. We do see that Hernandez comes back out on the field.
Hernandez is back out at quarterback.
And the ball is still in Central territory on the 46-yard line.
And the running back, well, that would be Abram Niebla. Niebla in the backfield.
Also, Johan Nunez.
The
comes split wide out to the right.
Spartans now have the correct number of players out there. And the handoff is Niebla. Niebla with a move across the 50 to the 49-yard line in Bulldog territory. Niebla is what, maybe 5'5", John?
So we don't have height and weight here, but he was able to take it right out to midfield for a 4-yard pickup. First time we've actually called his name as a running back. Central certainly needs to at least occur a couple first downs here, if not move the ball well, as there's still plenty of time on the clock. Calexico with all 3 timeouts.
2nd and 6. Niebla again. This time goes off the left side, and there's nothing there. He doesn't go down, but he's pushed back, and he'll be stopped for about a yard loss. It'll be 2nd, actually 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah, does Central try to put the ball in the air here? An incomplete pass will stop the clock, as by the time this play gets off, there'll still be as much as 8 minutes left.
No hurry. Alec Hernandez, the quarterback. Abram Niebla, senior running back, right next to him. On a flanker reverse, the handoff is carried there by Jesus Sestenia. Jesus Sestenia with the ball, and he picks up.
Going to bring up 4th and about 2, so I'm sure Central actually 4th and 1, but they're going to go ahead and send the punting team out. Already Rodriguez is out on the field. The clock now ticks down under 7.5 minutes to go, so Calexico's going to get the ball back.
Floor is deep to receive. The kick is away. Nice kick. Bounces at the 20, and it'll be downed at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, Bulldogs in their own 16-yard line.
Carroll, modern kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos and seafood favorites, plus exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Carroll's modern kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails, a great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily food specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Carroll's Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great food. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Carroll's Modern Kitchen.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230, KXO El Centro.
First down, Bulldogs. 1st and 10 on their own 16. 7:07 to play. Ruiz has Lopez next to him. Ruiz will hand off to Lopez. Lopez will pound into the right side of the line. He'll pick up 5. So Andre Lopez with a gain of 5. Not going to hurt his average at all.
Central does have some of their starters back out there. C.J. Acosta was in on tackle, but they're still sprinkled others. Sebastian Alejandro remains out as cornerback. Also, Jacob Viesca is in at a linebacker position.
2nd and 5. And on the quarterback keeper, a little bit of RPO. Ruiz will keep it, get it out to the 30, pick up a first down. The ground game is working, but the ground game uses up a whole lot of time.
We just saw last series, they went 93 yards in 3 plays. The big one, of course, the 60-yarder. But that time is what Reese does, is they put a man in motion. That's Lopez. They fake to him, then they fake the counter, and then Reese is like a double counter off of that play, goes the opposite direction, picks up a nice first down.
1st and 10, Bulldogs. Ruiz, this time he hands it off and finding a little bit of room on the right side across the 35 out to the 38-yard line for the Bulldogs. Joshua Ramirez.
8-yard pickup, bringing up 2nd and short.
And again, the clock moves.
We're down just about 5 minutes to go. There's still lots of time, and Calexico has not used the timeout yet.
Ruiz, no, it's the handoff is the snap is to Lopez, and Lopez is caught in the backfield, and he'll be dropped for a loss. I believe that was, is that Ernesto Corona?
It actually looked like Lopez took the snap away from Reese, and it was intended for Reese, and he just reached out and grabbed it. We mentioned the close proximity they are to each other. So now a very big 3rd down play for the Bulldogs. As all game, Carlos Delgado brings the play in from the sideline.
3rd and 6 following the loss. The Bulldogs with 4 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the game, trail by 15. Ruiz, again, it is Lopez taking the snap. Lopez turning it upfield, and he'll go out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Does get the first down.
And again, that is one reason why they've had some issues on the snap, John. It is the snap is coming to Ruiz, and Lopez will snag. And that's designed. Kind of a modified Wildcat, maybe. 1st and 10, and it is Lopez up the middle. Lopez across the 45 to the 49-yard line, still in Bulldog territory. And again, this is chewing up so far over 3 minutes.
Nice 7-yard pickup, though, on that. As Central wholesale subs, they bring 7, now 8 players in. Calexico ready to snap the ball. They don't have to wait for Central to get set.
It's nice of them if they do. 2nd and 4. High snap, but it's brought down, and Lopez is caught from behind. Grabbed him by the jersey and yanked him down. That would be Eric Morales.
Calexico will now take their first time out.
3rd down and 7. Central 35, Calexico 20.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Oso Aza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Oso Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Dan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We've got 3 minutes, 12 seconds to play in this football game. Central leads 35-20. Calexico with the football. It is spotted on their own 46-yard line, 3rd and 7. And a handoff it is to Lopez. Lopez will get the first down out to the 45 in Spartan territory. But again, they set the chains and the clock will start. Inside of 3 minutes.
Nice 9-yard pickup by Lopez as he's well over the 100-yard mark. Went over the 100-yard mark in the first half.
1st and 10, spotted on the Spartan 45-yard line. And again, it is Lopez. Lopez off the right tackle. Lopez would pick up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Clock runs, 2:30 to play in this football game. Calexico trails by 15.
They do have 2 timeouts left. Have not spent one here. Play's already been sent in.
Have we seen a Calexico pass in the second half, Karen?
No, we have not. We do have a player uncovered now. He's covered up here. Double wide out to the left.
And the ball is snapped over the head of Reeves, and he covers it. But it's a loss of about 8. They will spot it on the Bulldog 48-yard line, so it is 3rd and 13.
Let's see if they take a timeout here. They're not. That ball is sitting right on the 48-yard line.
Play comes in. 3rd and 13.
Do you throw your first pass of the half here now as the clock continues to move as you were tackled in the field of play?
I would look almost for that, see if we can bring the wing, the old wing buck. Handed off, it is Lopez, and Lopez will fight his way for about a 5-yard gain, but that'll bring up 4th and 9. 4th and 8. And a minute to play in this game. Spot the ball on the 43-yard line in Spartan territory.
It is 4th down.
The Bulldogs, not in a big hurry. Ruiz takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, firing deep downfield, and that is pass interference. There was nothing obvious about that. Fernando Valderrama actually on the coverage was Francisco Terrell, and he knows better. He's a starting defensive back, but
and the thing is, you didn't need to because the pass was 20 yards short. But there's the call. Now, it is a 1st down. This is not a spot foul. It'll be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. So that should put the ball now down inside the 30 to the 29, if I can go ahead and count right.
38 seconds to play. And they will spot it on the 27-yard line.
So we'll go ahead and make it a 17-yard penalty.
First. Don't quibble about a yard or two, John.
Yeah, the clock will not start until the ball is snapped.
There was a yard sale. They bought 2. 1st and 10. And fake it to Lopez. Ruiz will keep it, and Ruiz will be dropped at the 30.
That's going to be Calexico's second timeout.
Timeout on the field. 31 seconds to play in this football game. Central 35, Calexico 20.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadilla with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
High school football, we're live on AM 1230 KXO and the KXO YouTube channel. Scoring update, Holtville leads Raleigh 28-7, fourth quarter score. The Vikings step up to the plate and look like they got another big win in the IDL. 2nd and 13. Ruiz back to pass, fires downfield, and it would have been intercepted, but one of the Spartans tipped it away from his teammate.
That will now bring up 3rd down and 13 yards to go. Clock sitting at 27 seconds. Calexico still has 8 timeouts, but with the incompleted pass, the clock has stopped.
It is spotted right on the 30-yard line, the Spartan 30-yard line. It is Ruiz and Lopez. Make it, and that is the wing on the reverse, and he is hit and dropped. Good defense.
And that
Jose Fernandez.
Calexico takes their 3rd and final timeout.
Fernandez lost 2 yards. That's timeout on the field. We will take the timeout. We're down to 15 seconds to play in this game. Central leads 35-20.
The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays 8 to 5, Sundays 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
It will be 4th and about 18. The Bulldogs have this one shot.
They can get a 1st down. As you mentioned, a yard to gain is right on the 20-yard line. The ball sits now outside the 30.
And we have a new quarterback, Ivan Ortiz.
Let's see if he's the one with the big arm. They're going to throw it in the end zone.
Ortiz has 3 wide on the right side, 1 on the left. Lopez, still the running back. Ortiz drops back. The lefty looks, fires downfield, and it goes incomplete. Threw it intended for Alberto Castro. Threw it into double coverage. It goes incomplete. Spartans will take over with 13 seconds, and we will see one play. And that will be, as it is referred to, the victory formation. And then we go home.
Already both sides are congratulating each other on a well-fought game. Calexico certainly did not quit, trailing 35-6 at the half. Central only has 1 first down here in the second half. Liziola is back about 12 yards off the line of scrimmage. And there goes the snap, and the game's over.
That's it. Our final score, Central 35, Calexico 20.
Jersey Mike Sub, a sub above at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Top quality, delicious, hot and cold subs made how you like it. And don't forget, Jersey Mike Subs offers a 10% discount for military and first responders. And you can order subs for the party. Check out the Jersey Mike's app. There's some great deals, and you can get short points. That's Jersey Mike's at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Open every day, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Jersey Mike's, a sub above, modern kitchen, traditional mouth-watering mariscos, and seafood favorites. Plus, exciting modern dishes like hamburgers, burritos, sushi, and steak. Gobbles, modern kitchen, bold flavors, craft cocktails. A great place to meet with friends and family or to watch the game. Daily fruit specials starting at $10.99 and happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Check out Gobbles Modern Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram for great deals. Located 201 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Gobbles Modern Kitchen.
Your goals are unique. Your financial plan should be too. That's why at Sun Community, everything we do is tailored for you. Discover what's possible with a personalized financial review. Get guidance from certified financial counselors. And explore financial education for every season of life. At Sun, We'll meet you where you're at and take you where you want to go. Because our goal is your vitality. Sun Community. Shine on.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight don't travel down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
The Central Spartans prevail in an IVL League game. The Spartans now 1-2 in league play, and they will take a bye next week and get ready for the Bell game. For the most part, in the second half, the entire second half, we saw the Spartan backups, second and third team backups, as they played the entire second half and managed pretty well. The final score of 35-20. The Bulldogs put up 14 points in the second half. But, again, that was against the Spartans' second team. The Spartans, both offense and defense, got in a whole lot of new guys. We've got some numbers to share with you coming up.
There's a new mobile auto repair and towing service in Yuma. It's Otoaza Mobile Auto Repair, formerly John's Auto Service. Only the name has changed. You still receive the same professional service on all makes and models automobiles because Aza has been John's mechanic for 28 years. Also, Aza Mobile Auto and Towing Service, 508 East 22nd Street in Yuma. Call 928-941-1088. The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico, at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Dan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate.
Cool football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Palo Verde defeated Calipatria 34-20. Hopeville in the fourth quarter with a 36-7 lead over the Brawley Wildcats. Again, 36-7 Hopeville leads Brawley in the fourth quarter. And Brawley, well, next week it's going to be Brawley and Imperial in Imperial. And both teams appear to have losses against the Hopeville Vikings. So maybe next week it'll be a shot at who's going to finish second in the IPL, John.
Yeah, it's been a topsy-turvy year with Hopeville certainly showing form as they took care of Central last week, and they're certainly taking care of Brawley now. That will set up potentially an IVL championship game between the Imperial Tigers and the Hopeville Vikings. But again, next week, the Wildcats need to play Imperial, so we'll see if the Wildcats get back in the race by defeating Imperial for the first time in league this year. Let's take a look at the stats for this game here, where Central did break their two-game losing streak with a 35-20 victory. Calexico ran the ball 44 times from scrimmage, 22 in the first half, 22 in the second half, for 307 total yards. They did not complete a pass in the entire game. 0 for 1 in the first half, 0 for 2 in the second. So that gives Calexico 370 total yards. Calexico did have 3 big turnovers, 2 fumbles, one that was recovered by the Spartans' Noah Flores and one that was recovered by Lucas Murillo. Also with an interception in the first half was the Central Spartan CJ Acosta. On the other side of the football, Central ran it 16 times from scrimmage for 59 yards. 13 for 20 was the dual quarterback of Fernandez and Jimenez, although the heavy lifting was Jimenez, who was 10 for 12 in the first half. In the second half, Fernandez, not nearly as efficient, but you put both of them together, 13 for 20, 268 total yards, giving Central 327 total yards. Just as important as all of that is no turnovers. Individually, running the football, and Central spread it out among a lot of ball carriers tonight. Fidel Cameron had a carry for 3 yards. Emiliano Morales had an end around for 16 yards. Matthew Liziola in the Wildcat, 3 carries, 25 yards, and a touchdown. Also, Santiago Valdez, 7 carries, 5 yards, and a touchdown. Dominic Torres had 1 carry for 1 yard. Also getting 2 carries in the second half was Abram Niebla for 4 yards, and getting his first carry of the evening in the fourth quarter, Jesus Castagna, 1 carry for 5 yards. The passes were spread out among 5 different players for the 13 receptions. First, Angel Vasquez had 2 catches for 65 yards. Emiliano Morales had 3 catches for 50 yards. Also getting 2 catches in the second half was Dominic Torres for 11 yards. And in the second half, getting a catch with all of 9 yards. But night along, the Central Spartans, Joshua Garcia, 5 catches, 133 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So the touchdown, Liziola had 1. Also getting 1 was Valdez. Getting 1 was the ever-present Matthew Liziola. And 2 big touchdowns in the first half was Joshua Garcia. So all in all, Central now will use next week much-needed rest to try to heal up. And we will be in Palo Verde next, Pat, at Blythe, actually, at Palo Verde High School, to bring you the visiting Eagles facing the Yellow Jackets of Palo Verde.
Okay, John, and just to reiterate, fourth quarter score, we don't know if it's final yet. Palo Verde, Holtville leading Crawley 36-7. Palo Verde 34, Calapat 20 final. Last night it was Vincent Memorial 20 and Southwest nothing. Imperial with the bye. And our final score here, 35-20, the Central Spartans with the win. High school football on AM 1230 KXO, brought to you by Osa Asa Mobile Auto Repair in Yuma. Dan's Auto Body, by the CB Stop in Calexico. El Zarapi Restaurant in Imperial, by the Central Union High School District. McNeese Mart, Dogwood and Main El Centro. Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. La Fonda Bar and Grill. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson Team. Johnny's Carpet and Floor Coverings in Yuma. Intercare throughout the Imperial and Coachella Valley. The UPS store in Jersey Mike's. Roto-Rooter of the Imperial Valley. Kay's Kearney in El Centro. Kennedy's Kearney in Yuma. Sun Community Federal Credit Union. And by Los Cabos Seafood Grill. For Gabe Emmers, our producer-engineer, technical direction provided by Kurt Hoffman. John Driffle with color and stats. I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you for tuning in on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California.
The Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio.